Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome to my page. My name is Julieta. For those of that we haven't met before, I am the owner and creator of this business page. And by profession, I work in construction as an engineer. And on the side, I am a digital business owner. And what I do is bring value to to your home or to your life, like inviting different business partners from anywhere in the world. Today, I have a dear friend of mine who's going to share her journey with us. So I will not make her wait, and I'm just going to invite her in. Hi,
Hi,
Melinda.
everyone.
How are you?
Hi, Julieta. How are you?
Good. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yeah, I was excited.
Okay, I'm very happy to have you here. Thanks a lot. And we have the pleasure to know each other personally. We met last summer, so hopefully we're gonna have to try to make work it again out whenever
Yeah,
it's possible again this summer. So
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, it was nice. Melinda, I want you to share with us a little bit about yourself, your journey, whatever you would like to share with us, about your business and how long have you been in the business?
Sure. So I am a mom, first of all. I have four kids and they're still pretty young and they keep me pretty busy. I'm also an accountant and I became a digital business owner. It's been 20 months now, actually. Um, it doesn't seem like 20 months. It went by really fast,
Does
but yeah. It's been crazy and exciting at the same time. Um, I'm actually Mauritian background, but I'm from Montreal, just like you. Um, and what else can I say? Did I mention I was an accountant? Yeah.
yes. That's great. That's good.
Yeah, and then I started this business because I was looking for a change, and I mean I've always been really looking for another opportunity, and I did a lot of learning about myself, and it was because I actually didn't really enjoy being an accountant, even though I went to school all those years for studying to be an accountant. And yeah, I think one day it was just like I need to do something that I love, and I started looking for other opportunities, and I'm so happy that I came across this. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, so yes, because some people are actually looking for something, but well, yeah, in your case, it was your same case, but you weren't looking elsewhere, or were you just were you looking specifically online, or were you looking like had
Mm,
maybe no idea? Because in my case, I was looking for something, but I had never thought online was an option.
yeah, actually, I think this whole search of looking for something else started a long time ago. It was a long time coming, and um I had other interests in the past where I had gone in my real estate license. I had opened
Okay.
up franchise restaurants. So I was always like one foot in and one foot out. And at some point you have to ask yourself, like, why am I always searching for something else, right? And I maybe didn't want to admit that I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. And so I was always searching, and then I finally realized, well, how am I going to find something else that will allow me to do because I have four kids, so I didn't have a lot of time to begin with, and I also needed a job because I needed to pay the bills, and so I needed to find something else that would allow me to be able to do it while I'm doing all those things, right? So the
Exactly.
online choice was perfect because I could fit it in anywhere. I mean, I could do it at the same time, I could do it in between. Um, and really, one of the biggest things is that I could do it at my own pace, right? Like it wasn't like I had to go to school and learn all these new things and pass an exam or anything like that. It's really at my own pace, and it was super flexible. So I think it kind of checked off all the boxes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because
yeah,
I went through the same thing, and it's nice that you mentioned that you had opened restaurants and this and that. So when you found this that had no selling to do whatsoever, no
yeah.
inventory to have stocked up in a room, no calls, cold calling, to anybody, and that we provide all the training and everything, you must have said, "Wow, this has to be it."
Yeah, no, I was jumping for joy, and I'm glad you mentioned that because that was the biggest point. Like, I mean, I've been in the restaurant business, so I know what it's like to have to order all your inventory and also depend
Wow.
on, employees and, them not showing up and then having to train new people. Like, I didn't want to deal with all that, and I had no time for that. So this was perfect. No inventory, no selling, and yeah, just anywhere. It can be done
Yeah,
anywhere on your phone,
absolutely.
right?
We have two people watching, or three right now. We have Marco, Anna from France. Thank you guys for watching from France, and Nadia. Nadia, she's a fellow Montrealer.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, and yes, happy Friday. Melinda, what made you like have the trust in our business model? You had some kind of background on a little bit of business. It probably was very useful for you, but what made you trust our business, our model?
That's a great question, and I'm just thinking back to, the honest truth is, in the beginning, I was just like most people. I thought it was skeptical. I mean, I was skeptical actually, and I did a lot of homework where I almost stalked everybody that I knew that was in the business just to see if their stories, made sense. And I did a lot of asking questions to all the different people. And I'm an accountant by nature, right? So I already had that sort of questionable kind of mindset where I needed to find or see the facts. And so I just asked a lot of questions, and to the point where a lot of time went by where I was like, you know what? Nothing in life is guaranteed anyways. So even though I had a full-time job and everything, I mean, I could have gotten fired the next day and that's not guaranteed. So nothing is
Absolutely.
guaranteed, right? So there was a little bit of me saying, well, I did my homework and now I need to trust the process or trust myself, right? That I'm going to make a right decision. So, there's a little bit of, taking a leap of faith, if you want to say, right?
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
It's very true what you say, because I myself, I did a lot of research. I took a couple of months. I didn't like jump in right away, although I was like really anxious and curious. But yeah, I took it with precaution, because you never know. There's so many things around, I had no experience on the digital business or even background, because I work in construction, so
Yeah, yeah,
me is nothing like it. But it's okay, because what I found amazing is the training. The training is so straightforward and so easy to follow, and I've learned so much during this. I'm already 15 months in the business,
yeah.
and this is it.
Yeah, the
It's great.
training.
I
It's
really enjoy it. Yes.
Yeah, I have to say the training is like no other. I'm actually very impressed with it. The documentation. I mean, and again, I'm speaking from really the accounting side of things, that, the version controls, that just like how it's updated and maintained, and
Yeah.
um, you know, just current. It's unbelievable that the system is the way that it is, because I'm just amazed with it. It's
It
really
is.
a good training system. And the
And the
videos, I mean, they're so easy to use, right?
Yeah, it's easy because in my case, it's not enough for me to watch it once, and not because it's difficult, because anybody can do this. Actually, now that we're talking about this, we have to mention there's no specific background needed in order to become a digital business owner. It's just really the willpower and the burning desire, like I say, of a major change. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. The videos are, in my case, I don't just watch them once. I try to repeat, because you do the things at the same time, but it's very useful, and I think it's done that way for a reason, for it to be so friendly, user friendly for people.
Yeah.
And Melinda, what would you say to people that are maybe like I was at the same stage, a little bit skeptical at the beginning, or they see us, they listen to us, or the whatever interviews we do, and they're maybe they follow us, but they're not sure. What would you tell them? How could you advise somebody that's like that?
The only thing I can say is that you really have to just want it badly enough to take that chance. I mean, there's nothing, if you're skeptical and you're just like hesitant, there's not much I could really say. I mean, you have to want it. And when I look back at my situation, I really wanted it badly and I was ready to make that change and take action. And no matter what, in my head, I was like, I'm going to make this work. So I know it sounds really cheesy. It does, but you just have to want it badly enough to take the risk and invest in yourself and go for it, and then just don't look back. That's it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And it all starts with a simple 90 minutes of free information in any of my website or Melinda's website to really learn about it. And that's all it takes. It's 90 minutes of your time, which is a Netflix movie or an episode of whatever you like to watch. And at one point you have to make a choice. There's always compromises, right, that you have to do if you want different results. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect to have different results. So at one point there is a change, and that change, no matter how much we can talk about this, it only comes from within you. That's it.
Exactly.
Simple as that. And the webinar is the first place. You cannot start anywhere else. You have to. I started like that. Melinda started the same way. We watch a webinar. We had knowledge of the basics of business. What I really like about the webinars is the panels. The panel of people that are always sharing their journey, and because it's people like you and me. I'm registered, but I'm on the waiting list because the whole year is booked. It's incredible. I'm just hoping that somebody cancels so I can
I know
go on.
it's a really long. I think I think the next spot I was talking to somebody else was like 2022. So these are valuable. Like to be on the panel, it's great. Like real people with real results, right? That's what you want.
Exactly. So. Yeah, and there you have really the opportunity to express yourself to to many people, because those webinars are watched by so many people, and at one point you're gonna reach somebody's heart, right? Somebody's gonna resonate with your story. The same thing that happened to me. I watched many free info sessions before I started, and I remember watching. I Spanish, so I relate to when I hear the girls on our Spanish community go on the webinar. We're all excited because we're gonna talk in Spanish, and I guess it's probably the same thing for each community. But it's incredible. It's very nice.
It is.
Melinda, I want to thank you for your time. I really appreciate and you giving us your time today, and I wish you have an amazing weekend, and we'll see. I hope to see you soon this summer whenever it's possible.
Yes.
And
thank you
all the success.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and have a great weekend. Don't forget it's Mother's Day, so
yes, let's say Happy Mother's Day on Sunday for everybody. Yes, for all mothers out there.
All right, take care, Julieta. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, there we have Melinda. She shared her incredible story and journey on how she became a digital business owner, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That's it. I'm gonna repeat myself one more time, but really the first step is to watch the presentation either on my page or on her page, signing up with your name and email. That's all it takes. It's the first step really to start learning more on how you can too become a digital business owner. I'm going to wish everybody a wonderful Friday, a lovely weekend, and yes, of course, to all mothers out there, a happy Mother's Day on Sunday. Bye.